You heard that the fiancé who once relied on you so much actually despised you to the extreme in her heart, if it weren't for the need to merge his martial soul, requiring both bodies and minds to be in harmony. How could I let him take my chastity so easily? When this is over, the first thing I'll do is kill him. Liu Ryan's inner thoughts left you stunned. 10 years ago, you were a peerless prodigy admired by all, and Liu Ryan was detected to have a congenital weak body, unable to cultivate. Ignoring your family's opposition, you spent 10 years using secret methods to nurture her body. In these 10 years, Liu Ryan became a renowned prodigy, but you, due to excessive use of secret methods, saw your cultivation level drop significantly, remaining at the level of a martial apprentice, becoming the laughingstock of everyone. 10 years of selfless dedication in return for such ingratitude. Truly heartless and ungrateful. Seeing you stop, Liu Ryan pressed you down, trying to force herself on you. Seeing this, you were suddenly shocked. If Liu Ryan were to succeed, your martial soul would be taken away. But you were too weak to resist. In a moment of crisis, the heavy pupil martial soul deep in your mind trembled slightly. In the next moment, you could clearly see inside Liu Ryan's body. You observed the operation of the cultivation technique clearly. It is precisely Liu Ryan's dual cultivation method. Resolutely, you mimic her movements, operating the dual cultivation method as well. You desire it. Then I shall grant it to you. You shift from passive to active, thrusting forward vigorously. Liu Ryan lets out a delicate cry as a sharp pain shoots through her body. An hour later, the battle concludes. Liu Ryan's previous gentle and pure demeanor changes as she looks at you coldly. Yi Kinken, you fool! Did you really think I would fall in love with a useless person like you? To tell you the truth, for the past 10 years, I have been using you. Engaging in dual cultivation with you was also to steal your martial soul. Now you have no value to me anymore. So you can die now. Liu Ryan's mood improves greatly. Her gaze towards you is filled with undisguised killing intent. Liu Ryan, you have truly made me cold-hearted and disappointed. You calmly put on your clothes, feeling an unprecedented sense of fulfillment in your body. You speak lightly, but are you sure? Can you really kill me? Liu Ryan sneers disdainfully. Just as she begins to channel her spiritual power, her expression suddenly freezes. She discovers that her cultivation has unexpectedly dropped from martial disciple 7th stage to martial disciple 4th stage. Damn it! You absorbed my cultivation. Dual cultivation failed to seize your martial soul, but instead, my cultivation was drained away. You look disappointed, shaking your head. I truly loved you, yet I never thought. You calculated against me for 10 whole years. Truly as venomous as a snake and scorpion. Damn it! Back my cultivation. Liu Ryan, furious and humiliated, directly strikes at you with a palm. You show no fear. Meeting Liu Ryan's palm with your own, the palms collide. Liu Ryan steps back 3 paces, while you remain standing still. So this is what it feels like to have enhanced cultivation. Truly exhilarating. You glance at your palm, feeling an unprecedented powerful force within your body. You wear a look of satisfaction, sensing your cultivation. Liu Ryan's face turns as cold as ice. When did you see through my plan? Liu Ryan, confident in her flawless acting, believed there were no slip-ups. How did you discover my intentions? You hear her words and respond with a cold sneer, remaining silent. For a woman as venomous as a snake and scorpion, you don't even bother to explain. So what if I've only reached the 4th stage of martial disciple? I can still crush you effortlessly. Liu Ryan's expression turns icy. She charges at you, delivering a fierce palm strike. 3 overlapping waves of energy roar out from her palm, fiercely striking towards you. It is the Li family's ultimate skill, the high-level yellow rank martial technique, triple wave. With 1 palm strike, the palm can unleash 3 waves of energy. Each wave of energy is twice as strong as the previous one, creating an incredibly powerful attack. Facing Liu Ryan's triple wave martial technique, you frown slightly. As the dual-pupiled martial soul deep Within your mind trembles momentarily. You suddenly open your eyes. Originally swift and fierce, Liu Ryan's attacks now appear extremely slow in your vision, revealing all the flaws within the triple wave martial technique. Clearly displayed. Your eyes light up. Instead of retreating, you advance. Your palm thrusts forward. Like picking flowers and threading through leaves, your palm strikes towards Liu Ryan. Foolish. Seeing your actions, Liu Ryan's heart is full of mockery. Yet in the next moment, your palm is already pressed against her chest. Crack! The sound of bones breaking echoes. Liu Ryan falls heavily onto the bed behind her. A sweetness rises in her throat, and she suddenly spits out a mouthful of blood. How is this possible? Liu Ryan's face turns ashen, her heart filled with disbelief. Seeing this, you press your advantage, instantly arriving in front of her and lifting your foot. Without the slightest hint of mercy, you stop directly on Liu Ryan's dantian. A sharp pain emanates from her dantian, followed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness. Liu Ryan's face grows even more ashen, her eyes turning blood red. She realizes that you, this useless person, have destroyed her dantian. Without a dantian, she cannot gather spiritual energy, dooming her to a life of mediocrity. Damn it! If you have the guts, kill me. Liu Ryan sweats from the pain, grinding her teeth, and glaring at you with hatred. Killing you would be too easy. From now on, you should also experience what it's like to be called a useless person, mocked by countless people, and bullied by others. Your voice is incomparably cold. Damn it! I have no hope for the future. But don't think you'll leave our Li family alive. My father will personally avenge me. Liu Ryan's face is twisted with rage. She struggles to get up and hurls herself towards the wall. You reach out and grab Liu Ryan directly. With a chop to the neck, you knock her unconscious. This place is no longer safe. You prepare to slip away quietly, hoping to make a clean escape. If the Li family head, Li Ji, comes to investigate, you'll be dead for sure. However, just as you walk out of the room and a few dozen meters away, you see Li Ji approaching head-on. Your heart fills with panic. Li Ji is a martial practitioner of the 8th stage, far above a martial disciple. With formidable combat power, facing Li Ji, you have no chance of survival. Didn't Su Su say she would kill him after their dual cultivation? How did this boy come out instead? Why is Su Su not here? Could something have gone wrong? Meeting Li Ji's gaze, you hear his inner thoughts. In the next moment, Li Ji, with a stern face, walks directly towards you. His killing intent becomes evident. Good day, uncle. Are you here to see Su Su? Before Li Ji can respond, you suppress your nervousness and greet him with a smile, putting on a warm expression, just as you usually would. Li Ji, who was about to interrogate you, is taken aback, thinking he might have overthought things. Li Ji then hides his killing intent and smiles. I was just passing by on some business. Thought I'd drop by to see how you both are doing. You respond with a smile. What a coincidence. I was just about to come see you. See me? For what? Li Ji looks puzzled upon hearing this. Your face flushes red, and you stammer. Uncle, Su Su discovered that my soul power is really too weak. I fear that our dual cultivation might not be effective, so she asked me to get a bottle of spirit gathering pills from you to quickly enhance my cultivation before continuing our dual cultivation. Li Ji's face shows a look of realization. No wonder my daughter hasn't completed the dual cultivation. It turns out this boy is too weak, not meeting the requirements. His doubts are mostly dispelled. A bottle of spirit gathering pills is nothing. Compared to what you've done for Su Su, it's insignificant. Li Ji smiles and tosses a porcelain bottle to you. Train well. Don't let Su Su's true feelings for you go to waste. Thank you very much, uncle. You say, immensely pleased, as you catch the bottle. After your father fell at Kinken Mountain, your cultivation has stagnated, causing the Yi family to regard you as a useless person. For 10 years, you have had almost no cultivation resources. Today, you suddenly acquired 50 spirit gathering pills. Clutching the pills, you hastily leave and swiftly make your way back to the family. Li Ji's cultivation at the 8th stage of martial practitioner is beyond your ability to resist. Your only option is to return to your family and seek their protection. Your father once left behind a scroll containing the high-level yellow rank martial technique, leaf-picking hand. You plan to use the leaf-picking hand and to secure the family's protection. Not long after, a furious roar echoes from the Leaf family, followed by a figure bursting out from the Leaf family, charging towards the Yi family with boundless rage. At this moment in the Yi family, you have already arrived at the residence of the Grand Elder. However, the family guards have turned you away. What? The Grand Elder is in seclusion? He's not seeing anyone. Holding the leaf-picking hand martial technique, your eyes widen, with a look of astonishment on your face. What a stroke of bad luck. The Grand Elder chose this moment to enter seclusion for training. At that moment, a fierce shout comes from the entrance of the Yi family. The 2 guards at the gate are directly blasted away. Yi Kinken, come out and face your death. Li Ji arrived so quickly. Hearing this, your heart tightens. Master Li, why have you forcibly entered my Yi family? Yi Changyun, the head of the Yi family, arrives quickly with his men, frowning. After your father, Yi Chongqing, fell at Qingyun Mountain, your second uncle, Yi Changyun, succeeded him as the head of the Yi family. His cultivation has reached the 8th stage of martial practitioner. He is also one of the few powerful experts in Qingyun Town. Due to your engagement with Liu Ryan, the Yi family and the Li family have always maintained good relations. There has never been any conflict. He can't understand why Li Ji is causing trouble at the Yi family. Li Ji is furious. Gritting his teeth, he says, Yi Kinken, that little brat, has destroyed Su Su's Danshan. Bring him out to face his death. Yi Changyun and the other members of the Yi family are filled with astonishment. Master Li, please do not be so angry. There might be some misunderstanding here. Then Yi Changyun calls a family member from behind him. Go! Bring Yi Kinken here. Soon! The family member returns. With you following behind, you had no intention of escaping. Running away now would be equivalent to admitting that I destroyed Liu Ryan's Danshan. It's better to stay within the family. Seek an opportunity to ask for the family's protection. Perhaps there is still a sliver of hope. Yi Kinken, prepare to die. Upon seeing you, Li Ji's eyes blaze with fury, and he throws a fierce punch directly at you. An overwhelming sense of impending death washes over you. You realize that Li Ji's speed is so fast. There's no way to dodge this strike. In an instant, the dual-pupiled martial soul deep within your mind trembles, revealing the strengths and weaknesses of Li Ji's punch. You bend at the waist, trying your best to avoid the strongest part of Li Ji's punch. Bang! The punch lands on your chest, breaking your ribs. You are sent flying back 10 meters, crashing heavily to the ground. A mouthful of blood spurts from your mouth. Not dead? Li Ji is taken aback. Even a martial practitioner would be killed by his punch. Yet you only have a few broken ribs and spat out some blood. This result surprises Li Ji greatly. However, he quickly charges at you again, determined to finish you off with another punch. Then to punches it is. Yi Changyun frowned, throwing a punch of his own. Their fists collide, both stepping back 5 paces. Master Li, trying to kill my family member in front of me. That's too much. Yi Changyun spoke coldly. You may be a useless person, but you are still a member of the Yi family. If Li Ji were to kill you publicly, where would his authority as the patriarch be? Li Ji's eyes are filled with undisguised killing intent. He directly points at you. Yi Kinken, this bastard, covets my daughter's beauty. He wanted to commit indecent acts and, failing that, furious, he destroyed Su Su's Danshan. Such a villain! What do you say, should he be killed? The Yi family members are all shocked, while you simply roll your eyes. Clearly, it was Liu Ryan who seduced me for dual cultivation, trying to steal my martial soul. wasn't it? This Li Ji really knows how to twist the truth. You immediately put on a look of grievance. Master Li, have you misunderstood me? First, for the past 10 years, I have used the power of my martial soul every day to help nourish Liu Ryan's body. If I truly coveted her beauty, I would have acted long ago. Why wait until now? Second, Liu Ryan is my fiancée. She is destined to be mine. I've waited 10 years. Why would I be impatient now? Third, even if I did have impure intentions and wanted to act improperly, Liu Ryan has the cultivation of martial disciple 7th stage, while I am only at the 1st stage of martial disciple. How could I possibly overpower her? Master Li, don't fall for the schemes of someone else and dishearten someone who has given so much for 10 years. Upon hearing your words, the members of the Yi family, including Yi Changyun, not in agreement. In every sense, it's impossible for you to have harmed Liu Ryan. Yi Changyun speaks on your behalf. Master Li, it seems you have truly misunderstood Yi Kinken. Hearing this, Li Ji nearly spits out blood in anger. Fine, in that case, come with me and prove your innocence. Otherwise, even if it means mutual destruction, I will seek justice for my daughter. If I can't kill you here, then I'll take you away and kill you later. Hearing this, your heart sinks. If Li Ji takes you away, you're surely doomed. Yi Changyun frowns, realizing that Li Ji won't rest until he takes you. It's not worth damaging the harmony between our families over a useless person like you. Weighing the pros and cons, Yi Changyun quickly makes a decision and speaks with a smile. Yi Kinken, if you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. Go with Master Li. Yi Changyun steps aside, clearing the way for you. Li Ji's face is full of smug satisfaction. No matter how much you argue, the Yi family won't go to war with the Li family over a useless person like you. However, just as Li Ji is feeling smug, your voice reaches his ears. Master Li, fabricating such an absurd reason to take me away. Aren't you just coveting the high-level yellow rank martial technique scroll I possess? You say this as you take out the leaf-picking hand martial technique scroll from your robe, your expression righteous and unwavering. I can go with you. However, as a member of the Yi family, even if I die, I will leave the martial technique scroll with the Yi family. After speaking, you toss the martial technique scroll to Yi Changyun. Yi Changyun catches it and, upon seeing it, cannot help but become overwhelmingly excited. A high-level yellow rank martial technique. The entire Yi family only possesses to such techniques. This is truly a priceless treasure. Yi Changyun subtly steps in front of you. He looks at Li Ji mockingly. Master Li, you really are a cunning one. Almost succeeded with your scheme. As the head of the Yi family, how can I casually let you take my family member away? Li Ji nearly spits out blood again in frustration. You money-grubbing scoundrel. This change of face is faster than flipping a book. Li Ji snorts coldly, looking at you. Gritting his teeth, he says, "Today, you're lucky. If you have the guts, stay hidden in the Yi family forever. Otherwise, the moment you step out, I'll kill you." After saying this, Li Ji prepares to leave. At this moment, you speak up. Hold on. You tear off a large piece of your blood-stained clothing, bite your finger, and let your fingers dance across the cloth. In no time, you complete a letter of divorce. You toss it far, and the glaring divorce letter lands directly in front of Li Ji. Today, I realize my 10 years of true feelings have been wasted on a dog. Today, I publicly declare my divorce from Liu Ryan. From now on, there will be no ties between me and the Li family. And as for the grudge from your strike, I will repay it 100-fold someday. You useless scum dare to divorce my daughter? Li Ji is filled with shock and rage. The surrounding members of the Yi family are also taken aback. Liu Ryan, with her beauty and talent, was the dream goddess of many young men in Kingyun town. Many sought her but could never attain her. And yet you, a supposed useless person, have divorced the goddess. Li Ji, furious, laughs in anger. Fine. Very well. You are digging your own grave. Blame no one else. Daring to go against my Li family. It seems your dead father left you quite a few good things. But you need to have the life to use them. With that, Li Ji storms off in a fury. You watch him leave with a look of displeasure. This old fool! Even in leaving, he managed to trap me. You can already sense the surrounding Yi family members. You sense dozens of hostile glances. Clearly, they believe that if you could produce a high-level yellow rank martial technique, you must be hiding other treasures as well. It seems your days in the family won't be peaceful either. In the clan leader's room, Yi Changyun sits on a reclining chair, looking at you with bandages wrapped around your chest. Half a year from now is the youth trial competition in the Kinken Mountains. All the younger members of the 3 major families, including you, must participate. Once in the Kinken Mountains, I cannot guarantee your safety. Take this healing pill. Go back and train well. Thank you for the reminder, Patriarch. I will work hard during this time. Good. Go on, as soon as you leave. A shadowy figure appears behind Yi Changyun. Go to the Li family. I want all the information regarding Liu Ryan. Yes. The shadowy figure vanishes from the room. Yi Changyun slightly furrows his brow. You leave the clan leader's room. Walk down a long corridor and around a rock garden, finally returning to your small courtyard. This is where you and your father, Yi Changfeng, used to live. As you step into the courtyard, a slim girl of 14 or 15 with braided pigtails eagerly runs up to greet you. You have returned. Zhao Xiao has already prepared the food. 8 years ago, you encountered Zhao Xiao, who had been abandoned and fainted by the roadside in Kingyun Town. Empathizing with her situation, you brought her back to your family. Since then, the two of you have been inseparable. Zhao Xiao brought you a stool to sit on, and she sat down across from you. On the table, 2 steaming bowls of rice, with a dish of wild vegetables in the middle, which is the usual meal for the two of you. You are only a novice martial artist, and the resources provided by your family are extremely limited, mostly used for cultivating your martial arts spirit. Your life has been quite impoverished, but what surprises you is, alongside the wild vegetables, there is also a fragrant roasted chicken. Zhao Xiao looks at the roasted chicken with eager eyes, licking the corners of her mouth, and can't help but swallow a mouthful of saliva. She is struggling to control the hunger within. Your attention is focused on Zhao, and your keen senses detect the voice of her heart. To catch this wild chicken, I even lost his shoe. It's so embarrassing. I definitely can't let the young master know about my blunder. You discreetly glance down. And indeed, Zhao Xiao is only wearing one tattered shoe, with the other barefoot hidden under the table. Picking at it. Your nose stings. This little girl would rather starve herself than not leave the hard-earned chicken for you. This genuine kindness and gratitude is in stark contrast to the selfish and ungrateful Liu Yanyan. Don't just sit there idly. Let's start eating. This chicken. We'll each have half. You directly tear the roasted chicken in half. Zhao Xiao waves her hand without hesitation. Young master, while you were away, I've already eaten a chicken. This one is yours. However, before Zhao Xiao could finish her sentence, her stomach rumbles loudly, and she blushes in embarrassment. You forcefully place half the chicken in Zhao Xiao's hand. What's mine is yours. This chicken is yours. I order you to eat it quickly. With the chicken meat in her mouth, Zhao Xiao's eyes instantly well up with tears. This chicken is so delicious. The young master is so good to me. This meal, the two of you enjoyed it immensely. Yow, I'm going to go back to the room to cultivate. If anyone comes, don't let them disturb me. After eating, you give Zhao Xia a reminder as she is cleaning up the bowls and chopsticks. You see her nod solemnly in response. You then proceed to walk into the room, locking the door behind you. You sit cross-legged on the bed and take out a porcelain bottle from your bosom. It is the gathering spirit pill that you obtain from Li Ji. The gathering spirit pill, a grade 1 spiritual pill, can double the cultivation speed of a martial artist. Its effects are extraordinary and it is extremely precious. You pour out one gathering spirit pill and directly swallow it. The Li family is constantly trying to put you to death. Now, you must seize every second to focus on your cultivation. After experiencing Liu Yanyan's betrayal, you realize that your former self was too naive. Thinking that just because the people around you are powerful, you can sleep soundly. True peace of mind can only come from your own strength. As you activate the foundational cultivation technique of the Yi clan, the Willowwood martial spirit deep in your mind and the dual eyes martial spirit simultaneously tremble, releasing their spiritual power. The spiritual power circulates through your meridians in a special way, and as the spiritual power moves, the surrounding natural spiritual energy rushes into your body like a whale drinking water. Your cultivation speed has increased by at least tenfold. The speed of your cultivation is incredibly fast.